You ready, baby?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's get into it. I'm Neash.
And I'm Cam.
And we are Two Gays in Bed. Oh, shit.
What happened?
They talking about canceling J. Cole.
What'd he do?
Po thing. He's selling an exclusive version of the Fall Off vinyl at Target.
At Target?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The girls are mad.
That's truly problematic.
But also people are acknowledging that he is half white.
Well, Target has always done exclusive whatever. I don't think that it's going to boost the sales. I think it'll be a waste of time, honestly. I think it's Target attempting to, try to do something to get back in the good graces of the community and, picking a mulatto, for the most part, a non-problematic one,
Yeah. I
can't
gotta
touch that
fact check
other
this,
one. Can't,
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Gosh, because, the girls on Threads be lying. But nope, sure as shit.
Yeah.
J. Cole, The Fall Off, Target exclusive vinyl, 4 LP. Available for pre-order, $69.99.
Oh, wow. Of course.
God damn it, and we wanted the vinyl.
Yeah. That's disappointing.
It is disappointing, and again, Cole, who is picking these platforms and these... Why are you affiliating yourself with these problematic conglomerates?
Mm-hmm.
Twitter? And now Target? I don't understand. But also, I'm having a hard time thinking of another place for him to possibly do an exclusive like this because
no one sells it.
Ain't no music stores no more.
No, and
ain't no FYE.
He did it sort of on his own platform. And like last week when he released the blue and the red version, he could have did the exact same thing.
But why wasn't that enough?
I don't know.
You couldn't get Renaissance or Cowboy Carter anywhere other than... Could you get them at stores? I'll order both of mine from her website.
I ordered both from the website too, but I've seen Beyonce albums in Target for sure. Now I've seen Kendrick albums in Target.
Yeah, that's true.
But I cannot.
Definitely Tyler.
Yeah, I honestly can't. I feel like if I say I definitely didn't see Cowboy Carter, that's for sure. And I feel like if I say I saw Rennie in there, that would just be me hoping that was true. But I honestly can't. But she's done Target exclusives before too. Yeah. So a lot of artists have. It's kind of
like I don't think she did that with
I don't think she did it with these last two.
Onward.
Yeah. I don't think she did it, but she's done it before. But I do not remember seeing.
I definitely remember seeing 4.
Yeah. And
Beyonce.
Definitely Beyonce's in there.
Oh,
but I don't see anything post her doing her own thing.
Yeah,
I guess it's the best way I can.
You can get the Renaissance CD. For $13.96.
And that's another thing, that's physical media is just not a thing anymore.
For most.
I love
physical media.
Yeah. But I did see an article today that apparently the search for televisions with built-in VCRs and or DVDs is on the rise.
See.
And people are getting more into, actually holding physical media. And, a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot, because the article said 15% of Americans still actively participate in physical media, meaning, DVDs, CDs, VHSs. But it was also saying how, people are kind of weaning off streaming. One, because it's too fucking expensive. Two,
Yeah.
a lot of times they really don't have what you want up there.
And the new shit ain't good.
And it's not good. And they're basically remaking the same shit that we've already seen. So it's like, hey, kids, yeah, we can go watch the live action or whatever. But hey, let's look at the original one, the one that they're actually doing this off of. And I promise you're going to enjoy this one better.
Way more.
Yeah.
And it sucks because we don't want our parents to be hoarders, right? But goddamn it, I wish my parents would have kept the VCRs, the old school stereos, the cameras.
Yeah,
like I really
we
wish
can
they
still get it. Remember, so okay, so
I don't wanna buy
whenever,
it.
no, fair, but when the smart TVs and shit came out, which they did, they told us that shit was not gonna work anymore. So you just had to get with it to get lost. But I do agree, should have kept some things. But remember, whenever. Back when the snowpocalypse was apparently coming,
Yeah,
I actually had checked Facebook Marketplace because I was like, "Hey,
sure
baby,
did.
if the lights or whatever go out, and we of course have our generator. I said the kids are gonna need something to watch. I mean, they're not gonna have internet, and we got a couple dividends here."
Oh, we got boxes of dividends
Yeah,
upstairs.
boxes. So I was like, so I went on Facebook Marketplace and I typed in portable DVD players, and quite a few came up. Like it was
You were
one. I was serious. Like I was looking at the ones where it was like the individual joints where you just like put in your lap and hold it, because like maybe the kids would be like, hey. This is the tablet before the tablet, Then I saw the one that I really wanted, which it had like the dual screens, and I was like, "Shit, we could eventually, yeah, the silver one's the lap one." But then I saw like the dual screen ones. I was like, we could have put that in the car.
Sure could have.
And put one screen behind the other, and then have it in there. But it actually didn't snow. It ended up ice storming, so I couldn't meet
and the
person.
Ain't even blinked. I'm still
Thank
pissed
God
at that.
it didn't. But
Baby, I was really wanting it to be like,
oh yeah, you were
an event.
hoping.
I was wanting to make our little space heater out of terracotta pots.
Yeah, you were so excited.
I was
for the snowpocalypse.
That's actually one of the events I would love to put on for the community. I would love to do like an analog night.
Yes, like a real one, not that shit that we were fooled into. Oh my gosh.
We went to an analog event at the museum,
and we
had
put that in quotes.
Yes, and it had like this doot and dot musician where it's just like doot, 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 doot.
Like
it was so awful.
It was awful.
We went there thinking it was gonna be vinyls and compact disc and VHS and an actual
I'll
good
tell you
band.
why exactly, and it's because the damn flyer. Now I can't remember verbatim, but it was like, join us in an immersive. First of all, deaf to that word. Don't use that word no more in 2026. I don't want to hear it. Like, come to an immersive experience, to unplug and to actually, talk to people and play retro games.
They used all the right words.
I mean, all the right
buzzwords.
So we going in there thinking we gonna be playing Pac-Man and watching, DVD or the VCR, watching old stuff on the screen, like playing Tetris, playing the game of life, Connect 4, like Sonic, like actually going in
Cards,
there.
My nigga.
There you go, exactly. Actually playing doing what they said, music. Remember they said it was gonna have like a vinyl room. So
they had two vendors. They had a VHS vendor and a vinyl vendor. This weird ass music and
that
nothing
was it.
The fuck else. And
that
I'm just like, I love looking at like campaigns and figuring out how we make it better. And remember we talked about that. We were like, first of all, I would have sold disposable cameras. You can buy them for what, $4 a pop. You can sell them for $10.
Yep.
That's profit,
Exactly.
and it's analog, and you
Hmm.
know,
People could have been walking around taking
yeah,
Polaroids,
even
or you could have been
that,
charged. You could have made some money and charged
yeah,
for the Polaroid because it's again it's the analog. That's the type of stuff we're supposed to be doing. So I'm thinking, remember Best Buy or like the actual CD stores back in the day where you could like go in and put the headphones on
yeah,
and
to push
select
the button.
and push the button. I'm thinking that's the type of shit we gonna
That would
do.
have been
Cause it's
fire.
enough record stores in the area where you could have reached out to maybe like four or
Yeah.
five. I'm like, hey, y'all want to come
And they got
through?
a damn record store from another city, which was even more
Which
stupid.
is crazy, and that like at least an over an hour drive. When so many right here
Hmm.
could have reached out, they could have brung a couple things, they could have had it. I mean, like that's the type of stuff I'm looking for,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro,
Books.
what? But nothing,
Nothing. It was
nothing.
so awful, and I would love to
Oh
redo
my
that and
god,
do it better.
the right way.
And like I was kind of talking about with our parents, like don't want our parents to be pack rats. Definitely don't want us to be pack rats either. But I am pretty damn proud of my vinyl, my analog connect collection.
Yeah, it's pretty
We
lit.
have CDs here. We have
Looking at some right now.
DVDs. We don't really have any VHSs. We have
Mm-mm.
enough books to probably have an official library.
Yes,
What else? Vinyl, record player, books,
instruments.
instruments, paint,
Yeah.
board games. Like truly a lot of analog
Yeah,
stuff. Cause I want to
we
pass
could
that.
do it.
I want to pass that stuff down to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
This
Legos.
all this internet Legos, all this internet
Mm-hmm.
shit gonna be gone. Like when people say there's gonna be a blackout, I believe it.
Yeah.
And what the fuck people gonna do?
Jesus, yes.
If you rely so much on digital stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna have nothing to do.
Not nothing.
Definitely nothing to pass down to your kids.
Mm-mm. And they not gonna know what to do either.
Mm-mm. These kids know what a book feel like, how to use a disposable camera. They love vinyl.
Yes.
They love
Yes.
vinyl. So yeah, I
Purist.
take pride in my little analog connect
Yeah.
collection. And we even have one of those radios, the portable radios that take the battery, and you
Mm-hmm.
crank the antenna all the way up.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna learn Morse code soon.
we gotta get a
'Cause it
CB
is.
radio.
We do have to get a CB radio because it's gonna happen, and I don't want to sound like that conspiracy, but no, if if the world is showing us anything right now, it's that in a snap of a button something can be gone,
Yeah,
and that's just technology has a kill switch.
truly. That's why we got a solar generator.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. And it's in the hands of man,
Yeah,
and that's
because
scary.
baby, do you realize we laid down last Thursday to go to sleep,
Yeah,
and we woke up at war.
at war. First of all, last week we filled our car up at 234.
Mhm.
We were able to get it for 234.
Mhm.
Filled it up for under $40.
Yeah.
Cool, chill, everything's
And when
cool.
we say fill up, we mean fill up because I will run the tank down to half a mile.
5 miles. Oh, you get dang. I was being generous and gonna say 5 miles to Indy, but she's right, half a mile. And which is also PSA. That's not good for
Oh
your
my
car.
god! And neither is
Just
topping off your gas tank.
neither is topping off the gas tank, but we did a 1v1 to see which was
And she
not the
said
best.
they were both bad.
They were both bad. However, the worser, and yes, that is word in this case. One is the half a mile
There
to
was no
empty.
worse, sir. And when we say she, we're referring to ChatGPT. She said they're both bad. They're just bad in different ways. She
Yeah.
said topping off your gas tank is bad for your wallet,
Mm-hmm.
and running your tank on E is bad for the car. So
Car.
I get-
Car. Damn it. Stop. The wallet already fucked. So stop the car. That's all that matters in that
gosh.
scenario. Damn that wallet. With the money
Yeah,
comes and
I
money
would run
goes.
the tank
Cars on the other
down.
hand,
My wife
not
know
so
that.
much.
My wife know not to look at the car app because it's always gonna be
Sometimes
red.
I actually forget we have that thing.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you, that's another
I'm
thing about
glad.
technology. For the people out there who have like newer cars or whatever, I'm not sure if your car offers this feature, but our car has an actual app to it where you can unlock, lock, start, open doors, open trunk.
Cut on the butt warmers.
Just see how many miles it has on it, see how many miles your next oil change, schedule your next
It'll
oil
tell
change,
you where your car's parked.
where it's parked, where it's been, all its favorite spots, all of that. So like I ain't always had that all my life. I ain't always had a goddamn push start, but here we are. So it's just one of those things that's not, that is. I think that's like that's definitely heavy millennial.
It is.
That's because we grew up in a time and an era where what the fuck, like an app, what is that? And then here we, and it's like, but then we grew up at a time where it is a thing. So I just honestly absentmindedly forget that I have an app that would do that.
Man, I remember I got in my baby car, and she got a backup camera, but it ain't got the lines. Oh boy, I said, nope, I'm pulling in today.
Yeah, it's this old school backup camera.
And it's crazy that it can even be considered old school. Mm-hmm. But what's sad is, if we didn't have GPS, I would not leave the house.
No.
My sense of direction, there's a little room for improvement.
Yeah, it's scary.
My baby don't like when I go.
I wonder.
She does not like when I go somewhere foreign.
Every foreign.
Not like foreign to me.
Familiar sometimes too. Could be depending.
So fun. I do a lot of work at the community center downtown. So much so that I'm there at least 3 times a week.
At least,
when I tell you I can't get there without the GPS. And it's 3 miles away.
That is, and I guarantee you,
I can get to the kid's school.
I guarantee you. Well, that's good. Okay, that's dope. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it.
I can't get to my parents' house.
Oh, also okay. Also okay. Yeah, the kids' school is big because that's further, but yeah,
isn't that kind of crazy?
The
like long distances,
different. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I remember that direction faster than short distances. Maybe it's because it's more turns on short distances. Yeah, but my sense of direction is awful. Like we can me and my wife can park to the right side of the mall, go in the mall for 5 minutes. Come out the mall. I'm gonna walk to the left.
Hit that left hard, as if that was always the move.
My wife be like,
just
be
so sure of herself too, like la 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 la. And my God, so as she's been discussing her tooth journey, dental journey here for the last year and a half. So where the dental place is, it is in, first of all, a major city, and it is attached to a major hospital. So, the parking deck, those spaces are very small, very, very small. Even I hate it. So between the small parking spaces, it never really being a park in there, you really always have to go to a particular floor just to make sure that you get to the office, so you're floor level with it. And, I just get so nervous because, and then you also have to take the ticket with you to make sure the ticket gets validated. I always
leave that.
See? So it's just ADHD. It is so scary, and I have to I have to remind her to, take a picture of where the car is. It got so bad,
she would be like, take a picture and send it to me.
Yes, so I'll know, because it is. Because it would never fail. Get off that elevator, that breezeway. First thing, now where did I
put the car?
And I'm just like, oh, bless her. But
my wife could literally come pick me up, and we live 45 minutes from the hospital before I find a car on my own.
Yeah.
It's sad. Hey, don't let me go to an airport. Oh,
Jesus.
Never go. Oh, baby. So the airport in Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's this tube. You go up. Like this, and it has parking on each side of the terminal elevator. So and it looks exactly the same. I can't tell you how many times I went to goddamn Phoenix Sky Harbor, parked to the right, and then came back and went to the left. Oh my God, my sense of direction is god awful.
Yeah, it's god no awful. Way to fix it either.
It's only getting worse. Our kids be telling me where to go.
Yeah, I was literally, as you was thinking to myself, I was like, "Dang, Sugar could 1,000% get to the center."
Yeah,
hands
our
down,
oldest two have impeccable.
No direction.
We'll be going to my mama's house, and we'll be a ways away. We'll be a good 10 miles away. And they'd be like,
Almost
oh, yeah, we're
there.
going to that house. Turn here. Like, bitch, what?
Yeah, it's wild.
Dang, baby, I ain't even say hi. Hey, baby.
Hey.
We about 30 minutes in this bitch now.
Well,
I just saw that
45
J.
at
Cole thing. I had to
least.
say something.
No,
How
it's
are
all
you?
good. I'm good. How are you?
And we're at war.
Just got. Yes, thank you. Spin the block on that. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. So we filled that damn tank up. Under $40, $2.34, whatever. Literally, the next morning. Not only are we at war, it has not been 5 days later. No, less than 5 days later. We need gas again. We had to put over $50 in it this time, and it still didn't quite fill it up.
Disgusting.
Like, nigga, what? It ain't
gas
even.
went up 3
It
times.
ain't been 3
today.
days.
Today, gas went up 3 times.
Exactly.
Look, if y'all got BPs where you live, we're not sponsored, but we should be.
We should be.
Download
God
that
dang
Earnify
it.
app. Man, Earnify saved. F's be fucking me up. Earnify.
That's it.
So if you download the app, and I believe if you have Prime membership, which all you niggas do, don't lie, you get 10 cents off each gallon, and you go to BP. And during the summertime, my nigga, or was it winter? Was it holiday?
It was the holidays, yeah.
During the holiday season, they offered 25 cents off a gallon on Fridays. So for like a solid 2 months. Yep, we did fill up Fridays.
I feel like it was a little longer than that.
They need to run that shit back, but they knew that was a heavy travel time. And like they offered 25 cents off, but like the original base price wasn't inflated. So it wasn't like, oh, everyone else is charging $3.50. We're gonna charge $4, but say you get 25 cents off. No, like it was really making gas more reasonable, and BP gas lasts forever. No shade to Costco or Sam's Club.
Yeah, that British Petroleum, man.
Yeah, gas is crazy. And I went to the pump the other day, and I was like, oh, I know this bitch gonna be good off of $48. Now John with the 5001, I said,
thought,
fuck this. This is crazy.
That's the devil. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's just getting wild. What else has happened this week? We're at war. J. Cole is in cahoots with Target.
Not in cahoots.
Matthew Knowles and lost his motherfucking mind.
Let's not say in cahoots now. We don't know the full. He might not have had no. It is, and I don't, trust me, I don't agree with it. But it might be one of those situations where he might not have had a choice either.
Baby, he's independent.
Not fully. He's still under Interscope.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still, they still distribute his stuff. Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, now that damn Matthew Knowles has completely.
He done lost his guy.
Did Tina respond? That's the question. I haven't been online.
But that nigga pissed me off the way he was gaslighting the world.
Yeah. In himself.
So if you don't know the story, Matthew Knowles did an interview recently, and the guy was just like asking, like, how does it feel to, see the fruits of your labor? Of course, your kids already had talents, but you and Tina, you really put in the work to propel Destiny's Child. And he was like, what the fuck Tina do? And the dude was like, the fashion, the clothes, the
gowns, the beautiful
gowns. She preyed on the name. And he was like, oh, yeah, the image, yeah. Like, completely dismissive and making it seem like she ain't do shit for real. And then when everybody started reaming him in the ass about it, he gonna turn it and, like, gaslight the fuck out of us, talking about I was asking that so he can highlight the things that Tina's done and da-da-da-da. Nigga.
No, you didn't.
Oh, my God.
No, you didn't.
And, baby, what is this goddamn Destiny's Child fulfilled evolution, resolution, revival, damn concert shit he got going on?
His demented mind.
Because I wonder, so Matthew Knowles launched a tour of, I guess like a string quartet or whatever, performing Destiny's Child music in a candlelit setting. Now, let me pin that right there because I have thoughts on that. But, so he's going on this tour, and then like at the end of the performance, he walks out. Like,
what?
Yes.
Oh, like to introduce yourself?
Yeah,
or to bow?
He'd be like, yes, I'm Matthew Knowles. Thank you for coming. Like, what the hell?
Oh.
Why do you think that is
Okay.
even needed? Like, Destiny's Child has not promoted this at all. I have not seen any of the children
Okay,
breathe a
girl.
word about this.
Okay,
Like,
girl.
what the fuck is this? But I think Matthew Knowles started realizing that that string quartet was starting to go on tour for like different music genres. Like, we went to a Beyonce concert. And he was like, wait a damn minute, I'm gonna capitalize off of this shit too.
Yeah, that
Like,
candlelit thing was something, boy.
it
That was
was
such a beautiful
it
date.
was warm.
It was. Yeah.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
But Matthew Knowles has lost his goddamn. I just
He
want to know
has.
what Beyonce said when she called him.
Man, listen.
I wish I
First
could
of
impersonate her,
all,
but I can't.
yeah, she definitely has a uniquely annoying voice. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what his issue is. Like I was floored, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I didn't know. I was like, I didn't know what was worse, the first interview or the second one.
Right.
Like, who do you think you fooling? It was
Mm-mm.
like, that is so obviously not what you meant at all in the slightest. Because if you did, you would have said that. You would have been like, oh yeah. I mean, the name and everything, she prayed about it, and as everyone knows, and as the girls talk about it all the fucking time, she sold all the costumes. She did this, that, and the third. So yeah,
This
she
shit is
did
a
their hair.
hot ass
The
mess.
the damn what's the video? The Bills video was inspired by
By
the
her
mama
shop.
the salon. Like,
That
bitch,
nigga is
what?
crazy.
Who?
Baby, I'm looking at the
Who do you think you
website
fooling?
for the Destiny's Child iconic reimagined
Nah,
tribute.
come on, iconic.
And baby, like on the website, you see these 3 women walking, right? That ain't even Destiny's Child. Look, what the fuck is this nigga on?
That is some
What is
Google
this
stock
nigga?
photos.
And I can already tell the little description here was written by ChatGPT because it got the dash, the M dash, which yes, we know you niggas that majored in English know how to use the M dash. We get it, but also it is very indicative of something produced by ChatGPT. And another thing that ChatGPT does is like whenever it's writing a description, it uses adjective, adjective, and adjective. Like that's its format.
Right.
And it says here a powerful homage to empowerment, harmony, and legacy. That is ChatGPT.
Jeez.
That is definitely ChatGPT. Who told this nigga to do this?
That's so embarrassing.
Oh my god. They had it at a church. National City Christian Church.
My God.
This
I'm saying.
yeah, those candlelit things were at churches.
Yeah.
This nigga done lost his damn mind.
Oh wow, yeah, they were.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still going on? I feel like I saw them a while ago.
The last one I saw was in DC, and it said it was sold out. But like,
okay,
okay, girl. I know Beyonce is sick of that nigga.
Interesting. Wow.
And I'm proud of Miss Knowles, Miss Tina, for not responding.
Yeah, because usually
she be having them Twitter fingers.
Dog. Oh, I mean, hard. Now that's who really need to get. Both of them need to get their phone privileges revoked. Like seriously, go ahead and get the POA. No more. Matthew shouldn't be able to do anything like that in his name, in their name. I wonder, does he own? Does he say he owns Destiny Child? Does he? Or are those the terms that he uses when he? I can't think of it, but I know he says something when he goes around and justifies his reasoning for like doing stupid shit like this, or still reminding us that contractually they still have to do another album.
He clearly has some ownership somewhere.
Yeah, something. I am curious to see how much it is and what it is, but yeah, like nigga, get your ass out of here.
Mess. God, them kids hate him. And then when he was going on his like gaslighting tour or whatever, he was like, I got 2 kids and 3 grandkids.
Wait. Nah, that math don't math.
At all. Because he got 3 kids. And I don't even know how many grandkids.
No, but I know it's more than how many grandkids he said he had?
He said 3, which doesn't even make sense because Beyonce has 3.
First of all, your oldest grandson, that's one. You know him the longest. That boy at least got to be. He over 20 now.
That low key makes me feel. Well, no, because he said he got 2 children. I'm like, damn. What if him and Solange are estranged and he wasn't counting her?
I feel like he clearly won't count the illegitimate son.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I don't know if he count Jules. I don't know if he counted 3 pregnancies. Because technically, his daughters had 3 pregnancies. Because Jules was 1, Blue was 2,
But
and the
that's still
twins was
4
3.
kids.
It's still 4 kids.
Oh my
He's also a
god.
little older. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
But I do believe he didn't. He obviously didn't count the illegitimate one, and he just is dumb.
He's
And
so
yeah,
dumb. And it's bad to be dumb and a narc. Like, you got to pick your
yeah.
struggle. Oh my god. At this little concert thing, baby, they had cardboard cutouts of Destiny's Child. I'm done.
Oh, for people to like pose and take a picture by.
Yes!
Jesus, take the
I
wheel.
am done. Why are they trying to kill off Queen Latifah?
Kill her off, you said?
Yeah, she's like posting videos saying that she's okay. What if they got her? What if she's a clone now? You see they saying that Jim Carrey's a clone.
Yeah, okay, so I haven't had a chance to fully read into that, but I did see a headline about that, but I don't really know much about like why they're saying that.
Because one of his last interviews, he had a beard.
Okay.
And that was really when he was being more vocal about, the corruption of the government and stuff.
Oh, hell. Well,
And he said, if you see me without my beard, that's not me.
That's not me.
And in all of these most recent pictures, he definitely doesn't have the beard. He was pictured back in November, and it looked like he had like some light face surgery done or whatever. But now it looks like that nigga got filler to the brim.
Boy, okay. Well, whenever we're done, I'm definitely gonna look into that because it definitely shows all the signs. As far as Queen Latifah is concerned, she was just at NBA All-Star Weekend, so what, like February? Well, that's a last time I remember.
I don't know.
Oh, she was at one of them White Award shows. But yeah, anywho. I didn't realize she was sick. Are they trying to kill her off?
Was it the formerly SAG Awards?
Possibly.
Shout out to Sinners.
Yeah, I don't know. And man, seeing that crowd erupted when that man won that award.
Who, Michael?
Yeah. And honestly, I feel like they really don't have. I feel like him winning that award and people's reaction, not only just in that room, but like the internet and the world's reactions. Like Sinners is now, I really don't want to misquote this because I definitely want to give them their flowers, but they are the most. They're the most like awarded movie now of all time, or the most like they're definitely the most nominated movie now of all time. And I believe they're now the most award. Like, I mean, it's truly a masterpiece. And
truly,
I feel like the world now is getting put on notice more about it because they definitely disrespected Sinners when it first came out and weren't trying to give them their flowers. And literally since the moment the movie came out, whenever they tried to be funny with that news article and was like, oh, it's not going to reach, 50 million, even though, or however many million, and it didn't, and then it ended up surpassing and doubling what they claimed that it was going to do. And the whites got mad, and now look at it. And then here we are a year later, people are still talking about it. It's been re-released 15,000 times, I feel like, in the theaters because people love it so damn much.
We still want to see it in one of the other formats.
Oh, hell yeah, got to. Like, I mean, at one point we just, even Kendra talking about how they just put it on just to just watch it. At one point, remember when we bought it, we was just watching it just to watch it all the time. And it's a year later and people are still loving it and they're still talking about it. And then you get that bullshit at that BAFTA Awards.
Or even before that, when they thought the older gentleman, I can't think of his name, but they were like,
yeah,
how does it feel being a new actor? And he was like, what the fuck?
They ain't putting no respect on his name. It's just so fucked up, and so, that, and it's just like, ever since the award season started, Michael B. Jordan has been gypped, every time, and, they keep showing his face, and then you get to,
when Charlamagne won.
Yeah, and it's just, it's so fucked up, and then now, they call him nigger and all that other shit, so And then now it's like seeing him and seeing that emotion, and then the NAACP awards, how they got behind him and rallied. Then literally the next award show was that one, and he won. So I definitely think it's putting the Academy on notice, and I think it's giving him a little more of a better chance of winning. I think it's giving the Timothy bitch less percentage of winning now, less probability, if you will, and Michael B. Jordan more. But I don't necessarily think that's gonna guarantee him to win. I do think that they're gonna absolutely put respect on Ryan Coogler's name. I don't think they're gonna give him best director. I think they're going to um maybe give him best screenplay, possibly best picture.
As long as it ain't no bullshit like best score.
Yeah, it's gonna it's gonna get best score. Oh, it's 1000% gonna get best score. And when it does, the guy that did it, he's gonna be the most awarded whatever composer in history. Yeah, it's definitely gonna get best score. But that shit, which is annoying because even though they'll probably give them best score, they're not gonna give them best song. For I lied to you, they're gonna give it to that K-pop bullshit. Oh yeah, K-pop gonna win. No, it's gonna be Golden. Golden's 1000% gonna win. Hate it.
Y'all peep how she know the title of that song because our kids. But you know what I was thinking too, like it's gonna be so much harder for us to get a fraction of the respect that we deserve when it comes to cinematic arts. When there are motherfuckers out here like Tyler Perry doing what they doing.
Mother of God.
We watched that entire 4-hour documentary.
First of all, TikTok can never go away. Do you hear me? I should say, because you had neither, baby. Never heard of FD signifier a day in my black life. That morning, I remember I logged into work, just while I'm getting myself together. Let me just get on TikTok. First thing I see, oh my God. So I watched the Tyler Perry thing that FD signifier did. First of all, I love him so much. Why is this thing 4 hours long? But anywho, it's FD signifier. I'm going, oh, Tyler Perry, FD, what? Next video, FD, he did it again. I'm like, for what? Who is this nigga, man? We click on that, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all remember we do have 3 kids, so 4 hours to devote to anything
in one sitting
is a lot. I don't care if it don't even take 4 hours to do their hair. So yeah, so and we all got a lot of hair. So when we say it's 4 hours to devote to anything, we truly mean that.
I'm neurospicy. I cannot.
It took us how many days do you think it took us, baby? Like 3 days? Yeah. So we finally finished it, and my God, today, first of all, shout out to him. I ended up following you,
Gemini brother.
Thank you, Gemini brother. I will put respect on your name. I appreciate TikTok for introducing me to you. Like, that was amazing. I mean, you sold us, because we said we was gonna go back and watch. He did one on Diddy. We gotta watch that Diddy one next. Yeah, that's gonna be.
I would pay to watch his stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I ain't been able to focus on nothing that long since Titanic.
Truly.
Like, bruh.
Like, I mean, I was like, damn.
On point.
It was, and I mean, I feel, and in watching it. And, as we were watching it, first of all, he was just, I mean, the insight that he had was just like, what? But we were, very appreciative of the what you call it, baby, the execution of that.
The execution, the planning. You can tell this nigga planned this goddamn thing weeks, for months, if not years.
Yeah. He said he said years ago he talked about it.
Yeah.
But you talking about like putting that video, like actually piecing it together. Yeah, right.
Because I'm like, dang, for him to, because I mean, think about it, you got to do 4 hours of any production. You can only imagine how much was left on the cutting room floor.
Ooh.
I mean, it was probably more than double that.
Yeah.
So that take all that
10 easily,
edit it down, come up with graphics, find the screen grabs of particular portions of movies, And he even altered some of it to make it look cool, but I know it's because he didn't
Mm-hmm.
want it to get taken down. Like that shit takes a long time. And then on top of that, he was filming himself at specific locations.
Yeah,
The table,
he
the house,
did.
like that
Mm-hmm.
shit took so much planning. And it's like how he has been studying Tyler Perry for a long time, clearly, because like he was
Mm-hmm.
able to pull sound bites of like other people's commentary. You have to
Yeah,
be so plugged in with someone to be able to know what other people saying about him.
that's a good point.
Like that nigga did his homework.
Yeah, he did. He did his big one with that, man. Like seriously. I mean, just I mean everything he said. I mean, now quite a few quite a lot of it is just stuff, we've always thought about Tyler Perry, and then stuff people have just talked about over the years, but he just took a more just in-depth approach to it, and it was flawlessly done. Like
Mhm.
bravo.
And he
Like
could have went deeper.
bravo.
He did it with such
He
a
did.
level of respect
Mhm.
because he really could have went in some other areas. But I'm hoping that this will lead to further conversations with like is it Deontay Kyle
Yeah, yeah,
and other um forward thinkers who actually make sense and ain't hoteps to go deeper into the other parts of it because Tyler Perry is a closeted gay and
yeah.
his feelings towards
My
black
God.
men and women and his colorism is depicted so clearly in his movies. It's so disgusting.
It's
It's
disgusting.
so
It
disgusting.
is, and I honestly, and the one thing that he brung up that I didn't realize, like once Tyler Perry stopped like having his films distributed by like made like a major Lionsgate, like by a major like backing.
Mhm. Is
I
that when
guess
he went to shit?
yeah, and it really did. And I was like, damn. I guess my brain didn't really click that, damn, he really wasn't, releasing this stuff. He just said, fuck it, I'm really going. And then, like he was saying, yes, as we are happy that you are able to do that. And, ooh, yeah, you reclaiming the slave thing back, the plantation back. But you just gave us shit.
Mhm.
Now don't get me wrong, I have always thought that his depiction of black women was disgusting. Like
Mhm.
it always has been, and it's always been the same thing over and over and over again. And as a not heterosexual woman, you get tired of seeing the same thing over and over
Mhm.
again, like the struggling black woman. Oh my God, when I had to see Angela Bassett do it, I was like, Lord, not
In this most recent
not the
movie,
queen, but
in this most recent movie, they literally saved a whore from a whorehouse.
see what I'm saying? Like it's
And the
just
message of the movie was decent. It was about, making sure you know your history, teach your kids their history, and encourage them to embrace their culture. That's it in
yeah.
a nutshell. But when I tell you, like, he just picks the most controversial, vile, and vulgar ways to
He's
depict that. Like,
always
what
lost
was
the
it?
plot.
He made the grandfather made the grandson, or the mother made the son. Somebody made somebody watch a woman giving birth, and the
Jesus.
things they were just saying was so
I couldn't.
crazy.
I'm not watching. Yeah, no. I can't. Like it's too much. Like it's just yeah. And then you get tired of seeing it over and over
Mhm.
again. Like what's gonna happen. And it's like he always loses a plot. There's
Yeah.
always a message, so to speak, but he just always ends up losing it. But
Mhm.
you just get so sick and tired of seeing the mean, struggling, dying black woman. They all one of them things is happening, and
Absolutely.
then all of a sudden Jesus and some man is gonna come in and save them,
Light skinned man with
and and
cornrows.
it's just gonna be done, and hurrah hurrah, and it's like you like yeah, it's the same. So I've given up on his stuff a long time ago,
Yeah.
but I really realized he was a fucked up ass individual whenever the dude that was in his early show, the Christian Keys dude,
Mhm.
cuz I used to, and I still, well, not no more because this done went to shit. That show, All the Queen's Men, that was my shit. I purposely got BET Plus to watch that show.
Oh wow.
And so the dude, the light-skinned dude, Christian Keys, who he talked about in the documentary, he wrote a book which is called All the Queen's Men, and then Tyler Perry, he helped him turn it in, like he was able to turn it into a show. So the first season or two, he was the front runner, and then all of a sudden Tyler Perry come in and he writes the shows, because originally just supposed to be 45-minute shows. So he comes in, no, they're 30-minute episodes, sorry. He comes in, extended by 15 minutes, so then it could qualify to be a hour show. And then because he did that and tweaked the scenes, then he was able to put his name on it. So essentially he stole that show from him.
What a piece of shit.
And I don't know if you remember, a couple years ago, he got on, and the dude put the clips in the video where he got on live and was like, yeah, this billionaire tried to come at me, and explain it. Everybody knew who the fuck he was talking about. Like, nigga, what other billionaire could you possibly be talking about? But when I realized that he did that, to that show, I didn't fuck with him. I was like, oh hell no, he is a piece of shit person. And then it didn't, surprise me now that all this other stuff is coming out about him and stuff like that with the whole, because Donnie McClurkin, like they're all the church men
real fast.
Yes, all the church men are all pent up sexually, because they wanna either experiment with men or be with men or something. It's all repressed. It's all bad. And his trauma, like the dude said, clearly comes out in his movies, and it comes out that he hates women. And I never understood how women were so into it. Now his stage plays, although it was the same premise, it was a little different. I don't know if it's because of the awful ass singing is what broke it up, but it wasn't as but the movies, oh my god, I guess he got the chance to cuss more and do all that. I'm just like, nigga, what is this shit? Awful, god awful. But yeah, I was like, damn, I remember the Lionsgate, damn, but yeah, nah, I pay that man dust.
I definitely blame him for why the black movies that are actually good don't get the recognition or respect they deserve.
That's true.
It's sad.
He's definitely ruined a lot of things.
Yeah, I hope he don't ruin that child, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh God, he already has.
Oh, why was I like procreate with him?
Yeah, he already ruined that child. I'm pretty sure.
So yeah,
he gonna have a lot of problems.
It's crazy out in these streets right now. We at war. Still
Gas
can't get over
is
that.
$5 a gallon.
Oh gosh.
No exaggerating. That's crazy.
Food is going up.
Orange juice is $6.
And that's not even good for you.
It ain't.
That's another thing that I'm glad that we do. We bake bread.
Yes.
And
bread is not real in the stores.
It's
PSA.
not, oh yeah.
PSA is not real.
And we know how to make things like mayonnaise from scratch or ranch dressing from scratch. Like,
because again, it's gonna come a time.
Things, y'all. I'm trying to learn how to forage.
Hello.
I want to know what them berries looking like.
When all this shit is not gonna, we ain't gonna be just go and do it. And again, we gotta, what they're feeding us is not really real.
Not at all.
So we definitely gotta be mindful of that. But it's crazy out here in these streets.
Stay prayed up, y'all. Stay prayed up.
Yes.
But we talked about, all the celebrity stuff, babe. How are you doing?
I'm here. We're moving and grooving because we are gonna be
grooving because we're literally moving.
Yeah, literally moving. So work is work. That ain't never gonna change because hey, until we are out of it and doing our own thing and not having to clock in and be tied down to computers and laptops and
we gonna get there.
Meetings. We on our way
but
now.
We gotta post consistently to get there. We still gotta figure out what day we're gonna post, baby.
Well, I don't know. That's something that is gonna be difficult because life is now. Of course, life is always gonna life,
Hmm.
right? But if we have a day where or a week rather, or days where you're sick and not feeling up
Oh yeah,
to it.
that did happen.
That happened. And remember the week before I was sick, and
Hmm.
then our kids are sick. So it's just one of those things where we can't.
And not to mention your work schedule is bananas.
Yeah, work schedule's bananas, and like we just sort of kind of dropped there. We're gonna be moving this month.
And
Like
I'm having surgery on Monday,
my wife's having surgery on Monday,
so I
so
may not
we
be able to talk next week at all.
at all exactly. So we have moves, and then our baby girl is turning 5.
Hmm.
So
Crazy.
it's crazy. So and again we have to move. So yeah, I think it's one of those situations where we have to give ourselves grace,
That's
but
true.
it's not in a sense that it's an excuse, or it's not a way that we are just gonna be, oh well, this is set in the third, and just just rest on that.
Yeah.
I definitely know that we still will, regardless, because I mean we're always gonna be able to find time for the things that not only what we want to do, but things that we know we also need to do.
But we
So
will guarantee 4 episodes a month
we will
and at
guarantee.
least one quickie.
There you go.
Is
There,
that good?
I think that's
That's
fair.
fair.
And I even think a couple more quickies could be added. But yes,
Hmm.
I definitely think that's fair to know that you will get episodes monthly. Daggone right.
I think that's more than fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, this move is on the horizon. Wolf.
Full moon was yesterday. Are we still in retrograde? Jesus,
We are in
please
Mercury
get us out.
retrograde, and
When are we dead?
it's not gonna let up until March 11th.
Okay, well that's next week.
I have been paying very close attention to that, and I've also been paying closer attention to
Pay attention.
um like the different planets and the hours they control. Like, did you know a planet controls each hour? And because of the meaning behind the planet, there's certain things that you probably would do at your best at certain hours. So, like for
Oh.
instance, I just ordered this Waffle House, by the way. Um,
Oh,
like
okay.
right now, we're in the Venus hour
Okay.
for another hour.
Okay.
And so, what do you think is good to do during the Venus hour?
Eat Waffle House. No.
Or have sex, baby.
I was gonna say I vaguely remember you mentioning this last night as I was falling asleep
Hmm.
about that. Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. I'm kind of woo woo, y'all. Like, I was talking about that today at a spirituality group I went to. But like, I think one of the most powerful things you can do and authentic things you can do is develop your own relationship with source, God, whatever you want to call them, that's
Mm.
totally separate from any sort of indoctrination.
Absolutely.
And I think I'm well
Absolutely.
on my way to doing that because, definitely believe in God.
Mhm.
But, I get down with some herbs. I
Yes.
can get busy with some crystals.
Mhm.
I believe in, numerology. And when it
Study
comes to astrology,
numerology,
y'all just got to
nigga.
admit there are some things that are just accurate in an uncanny way. Like, there's some truth to that.
There is.
All the things. So, yeah, I've been enjoying this journey of piecing together my spiritual outlook.
I love that, baby. I do. And yeah, people just have to, step out and open your eyes. And I can definitely understand and attest to know that it's not easy because it's just like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Like what's going on? And because it is taboo. It's not, this isn't New Orleans.
Can't
Where
wait to go there.
right, same. It's not like, at least where we live at, and for the most part of the country is generally the same. It's not something that is it's widely accepted. Most people are very scared, but it's, people fear the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things. But I'm glad to know that you're enjoying the journey. And I'm
Thank
even
you.
happier to know that you like to share. Not only that, but share that with me. I remember earlier on
Oh
when we
yeah,
first
I was
met,
scared.
you were so scared to share things like that, just in
You
general.
just seem so
So
wholesome and holy.
yeah, well, hey,
And like you said, it
I
is
went.
very taboo. Um, I feel like it's becoming more of a norm and accepted
That's because
now.
people waking the fuck up.
Yeah, but like, when I was a child, I remember not even a child. I remember being about 23 years old. I was living in Arizona, and I got into this debate with like this boomer couple, and they were trying to say that meditation was demonic.
Oh my.
Like all you need to do is pray. I remember she was
Oh
like,
yeah, you
"You know what
got
I
to
do? I
pray.
call meditation prayer." And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"No, it's not the same. Prayer is when you talk to God. Meditation is when you listen."
Mm-hmm.
And like
Two different things.
the way she just was arguing me down, I'm just like, "Bitch." And what's so crazy is like these denominations, like the Kojic Church,
Oof.
are so conservative, air quote, lowercase c. Um, but they were founded on hoodoo. Like
Exactly.
what?
Exactly. And you guys, you have to understand. There's so many different versions of the Bible, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're never going to know truly what the truth
Oh my God.
is. So
Mm-mm.
be more open
There's missing
minded.
books.
So many missing books. I don't know all these old white men's name, but we have to understand that there was at one point in time there was an old white man that didn't like how a certain church was ran. So you know what happened? He started the Lutheran church. Then
Mm.
that white man didn't like how it was going. So you know what happened? He started the Baptist church. Then there was a white
Mm.
man that didn't like how that was going and the rules and regulations. So you know what? He started the Methodist church. Then, well, I do know this motherfucker's name because he's crazy as all motherfucking get out. And
Is
that's
it Sweet
Joseph
Precious Daddy?
Smith,
Oh,
the Mormon church.
oh
He
yeah.
didn't like what was going on, so that nigga founded the damn Mormon church. What they call themselves, are they the Church
Latter
of
Day
Latter-day
Saints.
Saints?
Mm-hmm.
So he founded the Church of Latter-day Saints, aka the Mormon church. So the niggas was up in there, they didn't like that, so they ended up going and founding that, that, and that's how it is. Even with niggas in Methodists, like I was born into the African Methodist Episcopal Zion Church, but that stems from Methodist. But then they adopted those traditions because they obviously weren't allowed to worship with black people, weren't allowed to worship with white folks. So of course their slave masters were Methodists, so they kept that going. So they had to start their own.
My God.
So again,
It's like there's Baptist and Southern Baptist. They're,
it
they're two
is
different things.
too that is, but you see how all of a sudden then somebody got pissed off and then but
Mm-hmm.
that is religion,
It is.
okay? That especially in Christianity, that's how it is. So just know that a lot of the stuff that you believe in or that you hold near and dear to your heart is
It's
because
man-made.
exactly at one point in time there was a random ass middle-aged white man that got pissed off one day and decided that he was like, no, I want it this way and
Mm-hmm.
not that way. And now you live your life based on that middle-aged white man who is dead and
Dead.
gone, don't give two shits, and was probably more than likely definitely 100,000% wrong in the first place.
And incredibly rich.
And incredibly rich because y'all made him rich believing the shit that they was talking
Because
about.
I can tell you right now, God don't want us calling nobody Sweet Precious Daddy.
At all. Oh my God. You talking about them. Oh my
What is that
gosh.
again? The what?
Oh, what are they? Lord, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Sweet.
House prayer.
Yeah. Sweet
House
Precious
of
Daddy.
prayer.
The
Oh my
United House of
God. Daddy
Prayer for all
Grace.
people.
Daddy Grace.
Mm.
Nope.
God
Nope.
don't like what
Nope.
if that's not a
The
crazy
devil.
man-made rule. I don't know what
The
is.
devil. Mm-mm.
Mm.
So yeah,
Don't you say they be
nah.
feeding students though?
Yes, I will never forget. I was going to was it freshman orientation? Yeah, I think it's freshman orientation.
Aggie Pride.
So we sitting there, and they're doing the walk around and stuff, and the tour guides and things like that, and they was like, oh yeah, just I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is a church across the street, and it's right there in the corner. And let me tell you something, they sell food every day at their church, and when you walk by, the food is gonna smell amazing, and it actually tastes so good. They're gonna be so inviting. And he's like, you're gonna want that because you're gonna miss home, and you're gonna wanna, be invited into that atmosphere. He said, under no circumstances should you eat that food, should you buy anything from them, nor should. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And they was like, it's because they believe this man, this bishop, Marcelino somebody, also known as Sweet Daddy, aka Daddy Grace, was the founder of this predominantly, African American church, and it's called the United House of Prayer for All People.
No, we don't.
And they believed that when that man was coming back, he was gonna come back through them doors. That's why if you ever see those front doors, they're always gated. Like the front of those churches are always gated because you have to protect. And as he was telling us, and I know I'm probably getting a lot of it wrong, but I'm telling you, I was sitting there, my jaw was dropped. I was like, I'm sorry, nigga, what?
Like, I'm not doing that.
What? And so I couldn't, little small town on me. I was like, that church, and that I didn't see it, at the time, but we definitely made sure we looked at it. And I'm like, and my mom was like, oh my God, yeah, them churches had been around for a long time. I remember them when I was at Central. I'm like, so yeah, I couldn't believe that, and they are still out there to this day.
Yeah, that's what
pushing them. Yeah, it is. And in churches, they're usually nice, but yeah, no, I'm
and like
good
that's
on that,
one thing.
dog.
I think that would be a dope as coffee table book series. Don't nobody take this idea.
We own it, trademark.
Right. I love street photography. I love documentary. I can't say that word right now. Documentary style photography, and I love themes. And I'm trying to think of different themes that I can, start with. I would love to. It would be hard to get clearance to do this, but I would love to do a series of just like service in all the different kind of churches.
Oh yeah,
like a Sweet Daddy Grace Church or Southern
God,
Baptist versus.
Like what it would look like on a typical whatever day they worship.
Like at the temple. Hell, I would even want to go to the Chinese Baptist because they go hard.
Yeah, they do.
They got them churches where they be like playing with snakes and shit. Like,
yep,
all those different kinds of churches, and just like get like when the energy is at its peak, just get a picture of that or a few, and yeah.
That is crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, oh damn it! Even the people, the 7-day events, they was another ones that broke off from somebody. Like it's and then they go to church and stuff on Saturdays. But yeah, it's something, man. It's you just have to read and know and to understand.
What's the saying, baby?
You have to know that you know that you know that you know.
No, or if you want to hide something from a nigga.
Oh, if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in the book.
That's so crazy.
It is so fucked up because it honestly needs to say if you want to hide something from a low income rural America red state redneck, put it in a book. I saw this one TikTok. It was funny as fuck, and we probably should remake it. It was like, oh my God, teaching my kids not to be MAGA, or or taking my kids somewhere I know MAGA wouldn't be, and like it was just a shot of his kids running into a library. Oh. And I'm just like, because they can't read, and they can't write. They're just so illiterate. This
country
is fucked. It's
y'all
screwed.
I'll tell you one motherfucking thing right now. If we do go silent on these radio waves, podcast waves, or whatever, I can guarantee you it's because my wife has moved us out the country.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just give us a few days or a few months or so. We'll get you the country code, and you can tap in that way, because I tell my wife not all the time, but
no, pretty often.
I pretty often. I'd be like, baby, we can buy land anywhere.
Truly.
There's this land is,
and, I've been
everywhere.
obsessed with the smaller, lesser known countries in Africa.
Yeah. You showed that one you showed me last night was beautiful too. Yeah.
I love the
I've always wanted to go to Zanzibar.
Yeah. I've heard Uruguay is really good. In alignment with us. And I've had a lot of friends in the last year and a half up and fucking move. One of my friends.
You say our.
When you figure out who it is, you're gonna realize.
Okay, fair.
Like, for the longest time, was talking about going to Amsterdam, and we're just like, ain't no fucking way, it's not gonna happen. I swear, we blinked.
They're there right now.
Gone. They are in Amsterdam.
If you don't, you be alone.
And that's probably one of four friends that I had. 2 friends with kids and 2 friends without. And one of them has just become just like a nomad. Like, they just go from place to place to place. I had a friend go to Dubai. She lives in Dubai.
Yep.
I don't know how they do it over there. And my other friend in the military who lives in the Middle East.
Yeah. Oh, how is she doing?
I gotta check on her.
Yeah, I don't know, ain't too hot, because them people. I saw a couple of niggas that is over, that was in Dubai and stuff. And one girl's like, I was here for my friend's birthday and then all that. Let's go home. I said, yeah, no. So yeah,
Uruguay is top of my list, baby. What's on top of your list? I remember when we first started dating, you was thinking about moving to New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand.
She was dead ass.
Yeah. Well, because they speak English, obviously, and then I was definitely. They were gay friendly, and
spiders though.
Yeah. Well, I was willing to overlook that because of the free health care. I repeat, free health care. And then what really sold me was, I don't know if you remember back when COVID started, it was months before they even had their first case of COVID. And when they got the first case, they immediately shut the whole fucking place down. And I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, right there, like, action. You see something, you just seeing how other countries abided by the rules. They did what it's, and you seeing us still out here putting shit together. And I'm just like, what are we doing right now? So yeah, and like I said, it's not like I have always wanted to live overseas. Absolutely not. Always been terrified.
Yeah.
Always. Am I scared of another languages? Of course. The food, of course. The driving on the other side, 1,000. I'm scared of all of it. FOMO of thinking we gonna miss something over here if we do go. Yes, but it's like knowing that what we and our kids ingest is healthy. The air that they breathe is healthy. The water that they drink, the food, the education that they receive. You know what I'm saying? It's like some things, your fear, you just have to be like, fuck it. And I feel like my concern goes off from me, and it goes more or less about how they would adjust in a new country. And that's kind of when I slow things down, because we do have kids each of our kids have something special that they need. But then I'll be like, well, Britt, of course,
what do you need other than an ass whooping?
That's true. But then I go back to, I'm like, well, America's not the world's leader in healthcare.
It sure
is. You know what I'm saying? So it's at the bottom of the barrel. So I'm like, okay, then I snap back out of it. I'm like, well, no, because wherever we go, they could get amazed. They will get better health care.
And they ain't gonna have chemtrails dropped on their heads every day, making it hard to breathe.
And it would be free. So yeah, like I quickly just like we'll get over it. Yeah, you know we'll get over it. Like yeah, you know like to oh my gosh. And this is my last thing about that, and I promise you we can hang it up whatever. But I saw this TikTok of this American white woman, and she needed her prescription refilled or something. And she was like, but unfortunately, she didn't say unfortunately, she's like, but I have to go to the hospital to do it. So I just want to show you guys. And she had never decided, I just want to show you what it looks like for a hospital in China. So you go up, you say what you're there for, cool, give you a number. You go in, you see your name on the board, you walk up, do it, you go to registration, cool. Do all this, that, cool. As you walking it up, you see your name on the board, call, go back, poof. You go into depending on what your ailment is, you go over here, poof, sit on the elevator, go to the weight room. When you get there, see your name on the board, that's when you see the doctor. See the doctor, get your script. She came down the damn escalator, get on the elevator, went to the pharmacy, got her prescription. She was gone. Baby, she was in it. She went to she went to the emergency room. She didn't just go to just the hot. She went specifically to the emergency room. She went to the emergency room, saw the doctor, got her prescriptions, like, because she was able to go downstairs to the pharmacy, get the prescriptions. She did all that in under 30 fucking minutes.
You bullshitting me.
And it only cost her under $11 roughly American.
God. Oh my God.
And she went to the ER.
Mind you, when I went to the ER.
Oh, you were literally dying.
Gallbladder about to explode.
That exploded.
Gallbladder stones all over the goddamn place.
You had over, 20, 15? Yeah. It was a lot of them, apparently.
I thought I was having a heart attack. I was literally screaming. Yes. I mean, I've had natural childbirth, and it was worse than that.
Yeah.
And I was literally put in a hallway for hours.
Chilling.
Not chilling. Well, I was chilling.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
What did they give me? A Valium? I don't know, but whatever it was, it calmed me the fuck down immediately. Yeah. Because I was that was some pain.
Yeah, man.
And that was life-threatening. It could have been.
It was on the way. It was definitely on the way because what? Yeah, it was scary.
Yeah.
It really was. And like, I mean, you were pale white. I mean, yeah, it was.
I was in training for my new job.
Yeah, you were.
And I did not want to leave. And my wife said, either you get in the car or I'm calling the ambulance.
That's it. And that, still on the soapbox, apologize. But that was another thing. I don't think you guys understand. Like, my wife was literally hunched over. I mean, clammy. And I say, like, she turned gray, like pale white. It was so obvious that she was in excruciating pain. And we are literally sitting there going back and forth, debating on whether or not we should call the ambulance or if we should drive because of the cost.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we are like in the middle of her being in pain. And at the time, our youngest wasn't in daycare yet. So, trying to figure that out. She's working. I'm working. It's so much going on. And we are literally, and our oldest wasn't in school because he was still homeschooled at the time. Yeah, he was still homeschooled. So, it was so much going on. And we, in the midst of that, are disgusting.
We were about money and maintaining a job.
We were about money and maintaining.
That don't pay us enough to get a damn ambulance.
Exactly. And, like, think about that.
That's insane.
It's insane, but that is where we're at. And if there was a place where we just didn't have to, and there is, like, it sounds like there's a fairy tale, but it's not. There's several. And, like, yeah, that's when I go back to being like, yeah. And of course, this is where we were born into, whether we want it to be or not. And it is what it is. And, we do still, our parents, praise God, are still all living. So, we understand we have friends and family. So we definitely understand those factors. But man, I mean, we can't, live for anything or anybody else but
Because
ourselves.
Lord knows I wake up some days and I just be like, what the fuck straw did I draw?
Yeah.
To win the election of being born in the United States. What the fuck?
I'm telling you,
Can I get a do-over?
Third world country.
Can I get a do-over? Because I would love to be in one of those small, culturally rich countries in Africa.
Yeah.
Hell, put me in nice.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck am I here? Like, I didn't want this.
That's it. No, didn't ask for it. Send me back.
Please take me back.
Honestly.
Take me back, dear Lord. This is crazy. I'll take being abducted by an alien.
Honestly, beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me the fuck up. I bet they eat good up there. Speaking of eating.
Real food, too.
Truly. Like, no GMO shit. Or it might be GMO that's so good that, like, it's actually healthy for us.
Exactly.
But speaking of...
Oh, I found it.
What'd you find?
The video. I'm about to send it to you. I'm pretty sure I got some of the things wrong with the prices.
The Chinese thing?
Yes, but I want you to see it. But yes.
I'll put the link in the description of the podcast as well.
No, awesome.
We can't leave y'all out.
But
yeah, speaking of food and good eating
is
and
it
shit.
here?
Our Waffle House almost here, y'all. So we're gonna bid y'all adieu. We hope to have a question next time. I really enjoy doing those.
Yeah.
So we promise that another podcast will be coming this month. We just will not tell you a day because life is life and we don't want to make promises we can't keep.
Period.
Anything else, baby, before we go eat these waffles?
No, just, stay
I got you
up.
grits. I hope that's okay.
Oh.
Did you want grits?
That's love, y'all. I hope y'all heard that. That's
no,
what
I know
love
exactly what you want. I got you a waffle, chicken sausage, grits, plain toast.
Oh, that's everything. Thank you.
I know, baby. This about to be amazing.
I love you, girl.
I love you, baby. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.